You know, and it seems at this point that God is fed up with the idolatrous worship of government when government replaces God. Verse 19, and I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Why would anybody be dumb enough to fight against God, to fight against the returning Jesus Christ to this earth? I mean, think about it. Here is Christ returning, and the armies of our government world turn all of their nuclear powers and weapons of mass destruction, and they turn it on Jesus Christ, who is returning to this earth, and they try to destroy him. Now, you would think they would know better. They would think, this is not going to work, but I'm telling you, this is what crazy people do. Crazy people fight against God. That's what crazy people have always done. They try to fight against God. Yeah, I mean, I used to be one of them myself, a crazy person fighting against God, and it didn't work. But you know, this will be the spirit, the diabolical evil spirit that is controlling these people at this time, will somehow convince them that Christ, you know, I don't know how these spirits work, but it will convince them that what's returning maybe is an alien, I don't know. But maybe they don't know it's Christ Jesus. But anyway, it's all about insanity because they turn and try to destroy the living Jesus that is returning to this earth. And, you know, we're talking about, this is what people, those people who have replaced government, who have replaced God with government, this is how they think, okay? We don't want to give up a good thing. We don't want our blessedness that we're living to end, you know. And so we're going to try to stop Christ from returning. And I tell you something else I believe. I believe people who call themselves Christians will also be involved in this, in fighting against Christ. The reason I say that is we have become so dependent on government. And there's a subtlety, a subtle takeover, a befriending, a looking towards, a looking to government for everything. And to some degree, there's an appreciation because, you know, government is giving me a paycheck. Government is giving me a place to live. Government is putting food on my table. You know, that's how the government wins your heart over. And there are many Christians who are in this predicament. In fact, I found myself when I was applying for health insurance under, I guess it's still Obamacare, I don't know, but the deadline was, I think, December 15th or something like that. Or maybe that's when it started, and I forget when the deadline is. But anyway, I went on the internet, put in my salary, what I make in business and all that, and it came back and said, look, you've got $2,400 in tax credit, and you can get top-of-the-line insurance, health insurance, for $100 a month. And I'm thinking, well, this is unheard of. I mean, before when I tried to apply for health insurance, it was $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 a month. Now I can get it for $100 a month. And so, yeah, there was a, hey, they're doing me some good. I'm grateful. But you see, that's the subtlety. That's how they win your heart over. And it's a very subtle, slow process, and it's happening already. So yeah, I think Christians will be involved in this fighting against God because their trust is not in the Holy One of Israel. Their trust will be in government who takes care of them, if you understand what I'm saying.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.